Welcome back to Shed and Blues. That was boring. Chelsea 0, Fulham 0. Offered very little in attack today, especially the midfield. Nothing creative going from forward. The wide players offered very little. Overall, yet again, another boring game. At least we defended well. It's a positive. A clean sheet. We're building a foundation there at least. We're looking impressive in defence. But going forward is a massive problem. Putting the ball in the back of the net is a massive problem for us. We just can't do it. And it's the usual suspects. Yet again. They're the problem. But we'll start with the goalkeeper. Kepa today made some good saves. Another clean sheet. Was solid. Didn't put a foot wrong. Reece James, nice to see him back at right back. Had a good game. Wasn't expecting much from him. Wasn't expecting him to start, to be honest with you. I would have preferred Chalobah to start maybe. Maybe stick with the same back four, but he didn't. He went with Reece James and he did okay. Rightfully substituted, but on comes Azpilicueta and levels just drop, don't they? As soon as you switch Reece James for Azpilicueta, you know what you're going to get, and that's not very much. But it's nice to see Reece James back and back to full fitness, and he managed to do 60 minutes at least, I think, today. So hopefully he can do a full 90, get back to full fitness, and we can cook. Thiago Silva is a freak of nature. A freak of fucking nature. Mark Mitrovic out the game today. Didn't let him have a sniff. Was phenomenal again. And Benoit looks like he's been playing for us for 5 years. He's so calm. He's so reserved on the ball. He's so comfortable. He's going to be a class player for years to come. He's going to be an important one for us. Very, very good today. Was really impressed with him. Cucurella defended well. Going forward, offered little. His passing at times was sloppy. But he did a good job, I felt, today. He was okay at left back. Nice to see Ben Chilwell come on and replace him. Hopefully we can see more of Chilwell, get him back to full fitness. So we're seeing the players come back. We're seeing the squad starting to fill out, which is nice. There are some positives here. Enzo Fernandez. Class. From what I saw of him, I love him already. Puts himself about. Wins the ball back. As soon as he wins the ball back, what is he looking to do? Go forward. How about that from a player? And he can pick out a pass. Good God. We've been starved at Chelsea for a player like this for years that can put his foot in, win the ball back, look up and pick a player out. Phenomenal today. From his first game, he's only been here a couple of days as well. He's levels above his partners in midfield today. Those other two were fucking useless. Mason Mount and Conor Gallagher. Usual suspects. Here we go. Mason Mount. Awful again today. Passing, decision making was dreadful. At times it looked like he'd rather take a foul than pick a pass and play it forward when they were on. And Conor Gallagher weren't much better. At least he tried though. Conor Gallagher tries, but there's no quality there. He's lacking in quality. Not good enough. I think that we should have let him go. Maybe we couldn't because we let Jorginho go. We had to keep Gallagher, but I can't see him sticking around till past the end of the season. I doubt he'll be here next season because he wasn't very good today. And you've got to be a lot better to be able to get into this Chelsea side. He was poor. Very, very poor. Why was Zyiech playing today? After everything, all the stuff that went on with him, with PSG, all that kerfuffle, he's still in the side. He's still playing. What is going on there? That's just embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. And he offered very little today. There were a couple of balls in the first half. One when he picked out Havertz with a beautiful ball. And yeah, it's Kai Havertz. We'll talk about him in a minute. But Zyiech wasn't the worst player on the pitch. I'm not pointing him out. I'm just saying, why was he even playing? Was his head in the right place, really, to be playing this game today? Didn't look like it. He offered very little other than a couple of balls he played in the first half. He went missing in the second half. Mudryk was isolated out on that left-hand side the entire first half. When he did get the ball, he had very little support around him. They had man-marked him and did a good job on him. He had very little support. When he had 2 or 3 players around him, no one was helping him out. So, but you got to give this lad time. Come to a new league. What do you expect from him? He's not a robot. Give the lad some time. There is a quality player there. I saw little bits in there where he's trying to link up with players like Mason Mount, and Mount's just fucking it up. So what do you expect from him when you've got shithouses like that round him that aren't playing at the same level that he wants to play at? Speaking about not being able to play at a level, mate, Kai Havertz is not a striker. He hasn't got an eye for goal. He hasn't got the killer instinct. He's not a predator. He just hasn't got the attributes required to be a top-class Premier League striker. And that is what we need. And he is not the answer. I'd rather you stick Fofana up there, because from what I saw from that lad today, he was pretty good. Composure when he took the ball round for Leno and cut inside the defender and put him on his arse. And if it wasn't for some last-ditch quality defending from Raheem, Fofana would have had his first goal in front of the shed. That would have been a beautiful moment. Unlucky for the lad. But I like what I saw from him and Madueke today as well. Coming on the second half for Mudryk. Looked lively, put himself about, tried to make something happen. But it's early days for him as well. Young lads, it's going to take them time to gel. Potter's got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. There's still some players coming back from injury. These players have got to gel together. I wasn't expecting a lot today, to be honest with you. Let's just get to 40 points. This season is done. Who knows, we might get lucky in the Champions League. Stranger things have happened. But let's just get to 40 points. Season's over. Let's build. Let's prep for next season. Thank you very much for watching Shed End Blues. Smash the like button, subscribe button, all that lovely stuff if you've liked this video. Thank you very much for watching. Up to Chelsea. And I'll see you next time.